YouTube, welcome back. Your boy PPS here. YouTube play of the daytime. Got two spots for you guys today. College basketball, huge slate. Last 2 days really haven't had any. And we have a really small NBA slate, obviously with the in-season tournament. So gonna be dropping a spot here. Did lose our bet last night. Unfortunately for everybody on the watching the show, that was my only loss of the entire night for NBA. Ben Sherrill over 31.5 points, rebounds. He would have smashed it if they didn't just beat the absolutely living crap out of the Pistons. Ended up dropping a plus 350 for free. Hopefully you guys get on that. I hit a plus 2,000 last night, which was hype. That was sweet. Triple-double for Scotty Barnes. Pretty cool. So coming in today, feeling pretty good about where we're at. And let's get it started. First play, I'm going to go to Western Kentucky. This is the play over on FanDuel today. I'm going to pull it up for you guys here. As always, so you guys know where we're at. No, I'm not BSing you here. Minus 112 on the Western Kentucky team total. I've faded Buffalo quite a bit this year because their defense is absolutely horrendous. But also, they do want to run, right? They do want to run a little bit. They are 324th in adjusted defense. They run, but a lot of the teams they've been playing haven't really wanted to. One thing that's fun about this one, though, is we're going to be playing a top 5 team, right? They're going to be playing a top 5 team in pace. Western Kentucky ranks 5th in the country in terms of adjusted tempo. Offense is not really great in terms of like efficiency, but they are going to run and they're going to gun here. And I think that it's going to be a pretty high scoring game. Looking at Western Kentucky's lineup, they're running so fast that they only have 4 dudes over 20 minutes per game. Obviously, have a couple guys, 3 dudes in double figures. They're not a great 3-point shooting team, but against Buffalo, I'm not really worried about that because they have really no ability to stop you in the paint. So that is one thing that I think also really helps here is the reason why Western Kentucky's kind of had these, crappy performances in some of these games. They just don't shoot the 3 that well. But we have seen them run up some scores here. UNC Asheville, tough team. They only scored 67. Canisius played them fast, went over their total there. But I think they're going to have more of a game like the Murray State game, like that 80, 81, 75, something like that. I think that this is going to be – I think Western Kentucky gets into the 80s against this Buffalo team. I have no faith in this defense. And I'm hoping that this pace continues to negate the inefficiencies that both of these teams, or at least Western Kentucky has on offense. So really like this spot. And I'm going to be back in the Hilltoppers tonight against Buffalo Bulls. All right, probably my favorite play of the day so far that I have locked in. I have two other spots already locked in. Obviously, I just sent it out to the group a little while ago. But I'm going to be rolling with Utah. BYU first half over 71.5. Really like this spot. Utah and BYU both top 30 teams or 35 teams in the country in points per game. In the first half, Utah scores 46 points per game at home in the first half. You look at BYU, they average 42. I think this is going to be a very fast-paced game. I love BYU. I want to play them as much as humanly possible. You guys know this. But I'd rather play the first half here in this one. I think that this is a very fair number for really exactly what these teams will normally get you, right? This is just have an average half, shoot your average numbers, right? BYU, obviously, a very, very good 3-point shooting team. I love Mark Pope, one of my favorite coaches in college basketball right now. But I think Utah has enough firepower to score with these dudes, right? We have Carlson, the center. I think he's going to have a field day down there today, 17 per game. I think that's going to be the toughest guy for them to guard. And then obviously 3 of their 4 top scorers shoot over 37% from 3. So I'm hoping that continues here and we're able to continue to see points put up on the board. And I really like this spot for both teams to be just running and gunning and having a really fun game. I think this is going to be one of those games that kind of goes under the radar. You got Arizona, Wisconsin. Hopefully Wisconsin can keep it close. I'm not going to get my hopes up. They played well, but obviously it's Arizona. So But there's a lot of other big games. Alabama, Purdue on today. But I think this game is going to go under the radar. Close spread, fun game. Should be a fun up and down matchup. So sign me up for Utah over 71.5 first half. Western Kentucky team total over 78.5. Right now on the season, 11-6, 4.12 units. Hopefully we are able to. I knew that was coming. I thought I could get through that and make it through. But hopefully we are able to continue to get some winners out for you guys. So 13-6 sounds way better. Hopefully you guys did tail the Draymond Green free play last night, and excited to cash some more. So thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and best of luck on all of your bets.